One series tonight for the Spottiest stream. Welcome everybody in. What a night of action we have. One series for you from the Skyward series. Now, to preface this, we've seen another matchup really close to this one before. Yesterday we saw Floofy Strikers take on Knights of Chaos Onyx, and that became a 4-1 win for Floofy Strikers as they took down Knights of Chaos with 3 of the games having been overtimes. They won all the overtimes, Floofy Strikers. That series, all 3 of them. Tonight, we get to make it a matchup in very similar regards. Take a look at it. Look at the playoff bracket. Again, we saw Floofy Strikers. They won over Knights of Chaos Onyx. And yes, Knights of Chaos Onyx, they'll be in the lower bracket. Floofy Strikers will move up to week 2 with a chance to actually qualify for the wild card. Now, right next to them, today's was going to be choosing who these teams are going to face off against next. We're going to be seeing, playing for Dakota, Allusion, Weeping Angels. Winner of the series gets to play Floofy Strikers. Loser has to go down and play Knights of Chaos Onyx. What a series we have today. What action. It's going to be fun. Again, playing for Dakota, Allusion, Weeping Angels. And what's crazy about this is, even with these teams not being Knights of Chaos affiliated, there's still someone here who's on Knights of Chaos team. Boltini's on a Knights of Chaos team. I don't remember. She's either on Cobalt or Onyx. She is on... Oh, sorry, she's on Emerald. She's on Emerald. We actually will be seeing later this week, on Saturday. So, in just 2 days, we'll be seeing Boltini on the stream again. We'll be seeing her on the stream most likely again. But for now, it's Skyward Series action. Playing for Dakota, not Knights of Chaos affiliated. It's Boltini. It's Rowdy Singer, Serial. Oh, thank you, Milkat. And yeah, my family's a huge Star Wars fan. I know what you mean there. May the 4th. Yes, May the 4th be with you. My family's a huge Star Wars fan. I actually am not. I don't actually like the movies, but my family loves them. So, actually, well, my mom does, I should say. My mom loves the films. She grew up on them. Yeah, again, thank you for the nice comment. I hope your day is going well, too. As again, let me get the info out to these teams. 1, 2, there we go. As again, let me make sure we get everybody in here. Again, thank you for the nice comments. It's been a good day for you. I'm hoping it is, because yeah, we're gonna get some pretty good action here tonight. There's some Skyward Series teams. Let me make sure I get the teams up as well, so we can get a prediction poll going. There we go. Prediction poll is now out as well. Go vote for who you think will win. The records here should favor Allusion, Weeping Angels. They are playing for Dakota. They're 7-3. Allusion, Weeping Angels are 5-5. I actually don't even know. Have the teams played each other? They might have played each other as well. Yeah, they have. In week 5 of the regular season, playing for Dakota, swept Allusion, Weeping Angels. So right now, everything's favoring Allusion, Weeping Angels. Now, what's crazy about that is, again, Floofy Strikers waiting on this. They've played, playing for Dakota before, actually. They lost to them 3-1, so that'll be interesting if we see these teams rematch. And for Knights of Chaos, for Knights of Chaos Onyx, they've actually played both these teams. They played, playing for Dakota in week 1, they lost in game 5, and then against, Allusion. They have not played Allusion yet, actually. They have not actually played Allusion Weeping Angels. Interesting. They told me that they played Allusion Weeping Angels. They have not played them this season. They must have done the other Allusion team, which is red. This again, we'll just make sure we get everybody up and ready. And again, everything's been set up for this series. As yeah, for Allusion, it's going to be Andrew McCore, Primal Beast, and a Freaky Asian Boy. For Dakota, it'll be Boltini, Rowdy Singer, and Serial. Interesting lineup. I actually haven't seen either of these teams play. I know Boltini's pretty solid. She's pretty solid overall. She wouldn't be on this on the Emerald team as one of the starters if she wasn't. But we'll have to see just how well they are, how well they play in 2s. Again, one of us been playing Floofy Strikers, who we saw win yesterday, as Blanco and Amber with the follow. Thank you, Blanco and Amber. Means a lot. Thank you for the follow up to the stream. And we're just making sure Just waiting on everybody here. But again, prediction poll, you still have some time to vote. So you might as well use that time. Again, if you were a betting person, you'd probably be playing for Dakota for this series. They have beaten this team before. They are the higher ranked team in the standings. It seems like an obvious pick, but it's the wild card. We've seen some pretty crazy series. Oh, again, we got to see history on the stream so recently, only a few days ago. Only 2 days ago, we got to see our best of 7 reverse sweep on this stream. So, anything can happen. So far, none of our series are actually... And even yesterday, we got to see an upset with the Friendly Strikers when they upsetted to Chaos Onyx. They were not supposed to beat them. They were the underdogs in that series. But, yet, we got to see an upset happen. They went 4-1. It was close, you know. I think out of the 5 games, 4 of them were 1-goal differentials. 3 of them went to overtime. All of the overtimes were won by Friendly Strikers, but it could have changed the outcome, definitely. But, see how they work here. Again, playing for Dakota, definitely a more solid team than the other ones we've seen so far. And definitely considered the much higher ranked team over Allusion Weeping Angels. Just making sure we get both these teams here. We get them some... we get them in the lobby, we'll get them on their way to get their series started. There we go. Looks like it's going to be Boltini and Serial playing. Unless one of these players is also Rowdy Singer. Blanco and Amber might be Rowdy Singer. That makes sense to me, I guess. We have to... We'll verify on that. Blanco's not supposed to be there? Yeah, I thought so. I was like, I don't think that's his name. I was gonna say, I don't think so. I remember seeing Blanco before, and I believe his name was Blanco and Amber. Yeah, hopefully we can fix this. We'll get Blanco. He's going to the bathroom. He's on your team. Yeah, I was gonna say, I think I remember him being on a different team. I think he's on the Astral team here for Astral Supernova. Who, by the way, really impressive. Good job, guys, on having such a strong season. You guys are in the final playoff bracket. Oh, you're not. You're actually in the wild card. Oh, right. You get to play Define this week. But yeah, good job, you guys, in your season. Can you get him out? I know. Don't worry. We're waiting. we can't have Blanco sitting here. He's not. I mean, we could if both teams want him to sit in, but I don't think that's necessary. Whoops. Oh, you see that they've been doing the scrims beforehand. A good team to scrim as well. Again, how you doing there, Vixie? Sorry, Rizzy. Wow, Vixie, that's a different name. Rizzy, how you doing? Oh, you're doing well, man. Again, good job in your season. Hopefully you'll get to see some of your matches coming up. But yeah, just... There you go, Blanco's now left. I was gonna say, Blanco and Amber, I don't think that's Rowdy Singer. No, it looks like it's gonna be just, Serial and... no problem, Blanco and Amber. Don't worry, man. I understand. Again, it's not like... I know there's nothing malicious with it. You guys wouldn't do anything malicious. But yeah, it's not a problem. Just... Oh, you got Outlaw on it. Nice. Good luck tomorrow. You guys are... I think you guys are easy favorites over Radiance Define. I also say that because I like to make fun of Slapless and Flip Out whenever I can. So, you know, it's just a good time for that. But anyways, we're all in. These are all players on these teams, so we'll get the series started. I don't think anybody has a problem with sitting and watching. I don't have a problem with that. Here we go. Game 1 of this best of 7 series. You guys can sit around, I guess, and watch this. Why not? You guys might have to be playing one of these teams at some point. Here we go. Game 1. We've seen one of the other matches here. Yeah, just yesterday, Flippy Strikers took the win over Knights of Chaos Onyx 4-1. Winner of this will meet them and a chance to get into that final bracket. Playing for Dakota, have beaten Allusion Weeping Angels before. And a sweep in week 5. Now in Wildcard, week 1. Do things change? Do things get a little bit different? Upsets are not impossible in this bracket, especially with the playoff pressure how high it can be. You gotta put out your best efforts in the off-season. Serial has it, going in the midfield. Andrew McCord gets the clear away. A bit hesitant here from playing for Dakota. They're not really wanting to push up here, at least in game one. Maybe trying to test their nerves to see how they're feeling on the day. We know they've had a scrim beforehand against Astral, which is a pretty strong scrim, as that one's left for Boltini. Boltini, she can hit those. Just a little high. Now Andrew McCord will look to get the dribble out on the Venom, by the way, which is an interesting card choice. Serial gets the clear over Primal. Andrew McCord waiting here. Serial calls for it. Wants this one down, but he can't put it in. Boltini up. Boltini to take the first strike. And it is playing for Dakota, who will score first in this series. Serial on the back wall. And it's Boltini Rome with the follow-up. And here we go. We continue in game one as the offense from playing for Dakota playing well, but now they gotta play defense. Serial gets the save. And now gets past that last defender, but the ball is pinched on the other side of the field. Serial will chase after it. Boltini waiting in field, jumping for this one. I don't know if that's the right play there for Boltini, because she couldn't really read what was going to happen. You don't want to take those kind of risks, especially not in game one, as Primal trying to tuck it under Serial, but he couldn't put it on target at the same time. Playing for Dakota, maybe a bit fortunate here not to get scored on in that play because Boltini completely overcommitted. Boltini challenge over Andrew. Andrew McCord now in field. Primal Beast gets the clear away. Serial's got to get to this one. Serial right to Primal though, and that's going to be a goal back here for Allusion Weeping Angels. As a clear from Primal Boost straight down the field. Serial has to find a corner, but in that position, he's not moving towards a corner. It's a really tough play to make for him. Because realistically, all of his sets are going to be too weak to go anywhere. And it's all tied up. Actually a great placement there from Primal Beast, shooting it straight down like that. Oh, that's a misplay. Serial would be able to counter. Boltini, there's number 2. And as soon as you saw the misplay in the corner from Andrew McCord, you already knew what was going to happen. Playing for Dakota will not let Allusion Weeping Angels get away with that one. And it's mistakes like those that do happen relatively often in the Challenger League. It's at this point in the playoff season where you really just cannot make those mistakes. You have to make as few of them as possible, realistically. Because those mistakes can end games, can end series, can end your run just like that. You don't have the same number of lives as you do in the playoffs as in the regular season. In the regular season, you can lose and still not have to worry about making the playoffs all that much. In this one, it's a double in bracket. If you lose, you're sent to the bottom, to the lower bracket, and you got a lot of work to do to get yourself back up. That's not even including potential seeding issues that you would have if you go to the lower brackets. Lower bracket teams have to go up against the tougher teams in the final bracket as well, so getting a loss here, especially as a heavy favorite, will be an absolute horrible start to your playoff here. So far, that's not happening for playing for Dakota. Boltini wanted to put in front for the Doomsday dish, but it's cleared away. Andrew McCord bumped by Boltini. Serial off the back wall. Primal Boost doesn't have this one, and Serial with the simple outplay. It's effective though in the end, and that's because Primal Beast does not have this read. It's just a really smart play from Serial. He knows that at this level, there's just not going to be a lot of backboard defense. And this game hasn't seen a lot of high aerial plays, so players haven't really focused going there. And he'll definitely bring it up to the forefront of issues here for Allusion Weeping Angels. As now, playing for Dakota, up by 2. Boltini's looking for her hat-trick. Andrew McCord gets the clear. Serial infield. Primal Beast. Oh, completely undershoots this one. Andrew McCord will have to save him here. It goes back into that blue half. Playing for Dakota. Either time here. A lot of trust here from Boltini in Serial. Serial's all the way back going for 50-50s. As Boltini's up getting boost. And now that one off target. Serial's missed it though. Probably should be able to put this one in. And he does. It's 1 goal away for Allusion Weeping Angels. Again, I tell you, small mistakes. That's all it takes here. Boltini's clear isn't strong enough. Serial doesn't get the touch off the back wall. And everything falls apart here very quickly for playing for Dakota. Allusion Weeping Angels, they'll counter. It is back to the kickoff spawn. Serial. Right off the sidewall. He's got that second touch as well. Great beat from Serial. As now he can take this to the midfield. Slows down a bit though. He wants the dribble play. The flick. It's good. It's off the bar. Serial is so close to letting his team advance by 2 goals again. As I back the other way. Boltini. The corner. She's really not. She really doesn't have much of a play there because no one's challenging her. Clear away, Serial. Has to waste out time, has to waste out resources here, but he doesn't get the touch. Andrew on target! And it's tied up here. Allusion, Weeping Angels find the breakthrough. And once again, Boltini putting their trust in Serial, but this time, it was at the wrong time, at the wrong position. Serial's being swamped back in his own defensive half, and Boltini roam nowhere to be seen. Allusion, Weeping Angels, just waiting for the misplays. They're going to come at some point. And right now, they've been doing their due diligence at capitalizing on them. Boltini. Leave it out for Serial, but Andrew McCord gonna catch him off. Infield here. Boltini's gotta get the save away. Demoed for our efforts. Serial has another dribble. This one cut off by Primal Beast. Boltini sends it back through again. Primal Beast waiting for it. Boltini. She could win the game here if he just puts this one on target. Off the back wall, second touch, infield, Serial to win it! Serial to take it for free! 2 seconds remaining in game 1. And it's Allusion, Weeping Angels, Serial with the go-ahead goal. Game 1's been slow at times, but not now. Not at this point. It's Serial with potentially the game-winning goal here. Is this one? Just needs to hit the ground now. Andrew McCord keeps it up. No one else here for Allusion, Weeping Angel. Andrew McCord doesn't have boost. Playing for Dakota takes game 1. It came close. A couple overcommits from Boltini, a couple misplays off the back wall from Serial, and playing for Dakota were caught at a tie game when they had so much control in offense. And yet, it's the go-ahead goal from Serial that will win this game. The 2 seconds remaining, he punches his team's first game win here. Now they'll be looking for more. The same serial as Radiance, right? I believe so, yes. I believe it's the same serial. On Discord. I could check for you, but I believe it's the exact same serial. I think you're right about that. Yes, Serial known for his time on Radiance. There's Elijah. Welcome in. Oh. Uh-oh. Okay, here. Let me check for you, actually, Cody. Let me check for you. I can check and see if it is the same serial. I believe it is. Again, I don't mind pausing it a little bit because we don't have a huge push. Let me find it for you. Yeah, it is. It is the same serial. There you go. Alright, then. So yes, it is the same serial. There's your answer. I found out. Don't worry. A quick check on Discord. Playoffs? Yes, it's a wildcard matchup here. Winner of this gets to play Floofy Strikers, who we saw win on the stream yesterday, 4 games to 1. Loser will get to play Knights of Chaos Onyx, who lost in that series. Wildcard matchup, it's a double elimination bracket here. You gotta win 2 series to go through. If you lose 2 series, you are out of the running, and that will be it for your playoffs. So no team getting eliminated today, but... no team getting eliminated today, as we're just in round 1 in the upper bracket, but... no one wants to be in that lower bracket quickly, because then you have to win 2 series in a row. And that is very difficult. All the pressure, especially, it's going to make it even more difficult. Andrew, I get past Boltini here, but Boltini gets a save, and now challenged by Primal Beast. Andrew wants this one. He doesn't get to it. Alright, what's the next in the series? C1, C2. Serial, looking for Boltini. That one, not able to make contact. This is C1, C2. This is the Challenger League. The Serial jumping for this one. He almost got the beat on Andrew McCord, but didn't get a very clean touch on it. Oh, and that bounce is going to be absolutely horrible for Primal Beast. But Andrew, not leaving the play. Boltini waits for it. There's now Serial. On the field, Andrew McCord waits, but he doesn't make contact. Serial on. No, it's a little off. Boltini won't challenge this one. She'll sit back. Now, her possession. Off the corner. Boltini. Serial's not in pursuit. And Andrew McCord's got the dribble. Wants to flick. Serial will stop that one. He's had a couple dribbles so far this series. He seems to know his way or two around a dribble. A Serial. Oh my, Serial, that one. Saved by Andrew McCord. Now Andrew, past Boltini, Serial with no boost. Gotta make this one. Oh, what a save from Serial. Wait on the goal line. Had no boost. None. Zero. And yet he still comes up with a save. And playing for Dakota. They're still looking for their first. It's Serial to do it. Oh. Makes the save on one end. Scores the goal on the other. It's Serial with end-to-end action. And it's playing for Dakota with a 1-goal lead. Challenge here. Primal Beast wants to dribble. Playing for Dakota. Their confidence seems to peak whenever they get themselves on the scoreboard, but they gotta be careful on defense. Allusion Weeping Angel are not letting them have these things for free. Is that one down? Both commit here from Allusion, but the clear is quite strong. Serial has to take his time to collect this one. As Primal Beast doesn't read this one, Serial almost scoops it under. In front, can Boltini get it? Yes, she can. And they've just doubled their lead here. Playing for Dakota, it's Serial. A little bit of mechanics. Look at that touch off the crossbar. And Boltini would have no issue putting that one in. Game 2 of, again, this best of 7 series. You gotta win 4 games to progress. So far, Allusion Weeping Angels doing exactly what they did in the regular season. They're beating Allusion Weeping Angels game by game. It does feel like they just overall have a stronger overall play. Just team-wise especially, they seem to connect with each other so well. They follow up each other's touches. And they also aren't overcommitting as heavily as they did in Game 1. Recognizing that they don't really need to. Allusion Weeping Angels, they're still going to find plays past them, like that one there from Serial. As a little overconfident there from Allusion Weeping Angels. Andrew McCord wanted this one, but that flip really did commit him into the play, and he was not flipping the right way. He was not covering his net. Serial slides it by him, and then the open net is waiting there for him. 3 goals up. Allusion Weeping Angels still have no goals this game. Playing for Dakota, it was close Game 1, but Game 2, they're trying to turn things around and make it a little more one-sided for themselves. As pinch, Primal Beast could hit this one, he will. An unfortunate challenge in the corner there from Serial. And we'll be seeing the Allusion side capitalize. As Primal Beast just in the right place at the right time, in front of the net, sees the ball pinch out towards him. Serial off the sidewall. He actually might just try to put that one on. As Andrew McCord, that's a bit of a mistouch, but Boltini won't challenge this. Actually, where even is Boltini? Boltini's all the way in the backfield. I was half expecting Boltini to challenge that midfield, but he obviously didn't feel comfortable about it. As now Serial. Up the ceiling, Andrew McCord. Light touch. Now a second play, Boltini has to get back to it. Boltini's got to be really careful here, because that's just in front of her own net. What a flick past Primal Beast. Gutsy play from Boltini. And they're going to capitalize. Serial's got his hat trick. He is not missing that target very often. And Serial drives this one in. A 4-1 lead here in Game 2 for playing for Dakota. It seems like things will just continue to get worse and worse here in this game for Allusion Weeping Angels. Maybe things gotta get worse before they get better for them. Serial in the corner. Dribble play. He's actually got a touch out here. Maybe he wants another one. He's jumping for it. Flips the wrong way. He still takes the boost though. He's gonna start by Allusion Weeping Angels, and now maybe set up Boltini, but Primal Beast. If the momentum And the speed, he's gonna get past her. But Serial gets the clear. And now it's control here for playing for Dakota. Serial on one of the fake there on Andrew McCord, but he's a little too close to the net for that one. Once again, Allusion clear it. Boltini, who's been a lot more quiet this game, has just let Serial kind of do his job. And he's doing it pretty well, as he is the one who is really putting in the shots here. He's the one who's trying to push up aggressively. Boltini just making sure nothing spills into the backfield too quickly. Serial gets another clear. Primal Beast, maybe one more chance here for Allusion Weeping Angels just to get a goal this game, but cleared away. Andrew McCord maybe on target. Boltini saves. Follow up Primal Beast. That one should go in. It will for Primal Beast. Allusion Weeping Angels, they take something. It's a consolation goal. At the very least, again, it's something that they can take here, something that they can get in this game. Maybe a little bit of momentum going to game 3. They were successful at the end of this game, slowing down playing for Dakota, but ultimately they couldn't get their own wheels on the track, get themselves rolling, and they just didn't score often enough. Playing for Dakota takes game 2 here, looking pretty confident in doing so. Again, we got the sub here for Weeping Angels. We got Freaky Asian Boy waiting. Maybe they'll sub them in. Yeah, it just depends on overall what is happening here, how they're feeling. So far, they haven't indicated anything on making... It doesn't look like they're indicating anything to make a sub change, and they aren't going to make it yet. We'll see if they... They're going to continue at the same roster. We'll see what changes here, if anything. As we go to game 3, playing for Dakota, up 2-0 in the series. Well, no one wanted the ball there for a moment. Now in comes Boltini. She's waiting. Wait out one player, but can't get past Andrew McCord. Serial has to save this one, actually. I was a little worried about Andrew's potential follow-up, but Andrew missed it. Now Andrew McCord, Serial, just waiting right next to him, making this very awkward for Andrew McCord to get any sort of offense going. And now Serial's just passed Primal Beast as well. Bouncer, Serial has a shot, but Primal Beast will now advance up to try to challenge Boltini, but a bit of a mistouch from Boltini. Really hasn't looked nearly as confident as she was in game 1. Again, with how Serial's playing, doesn't have to be. She can sit back, let Serial do a lot of what he needs to do. Again, I think this playing for the Dakota team is going to be even more lethal once Boltini gets active. Right now, it does feel like it's more of a bit of a Serial show, as he has been kind of the main offense for this team. Boltini has just been sitting back, letting him do his job, but yeah, I'd love to see what would happen if Boltini gets involved as well. Decides to play a little more aggressive, decides to take some more chances. It can make an already difficult to beat playing for the Dakota team unbeatable for Allusion Weeping Angels. As Boltini misses this one, Andrew McCord as the dribble play. Serial with the dunk. Bouncer, Serial gets to it, but that wooden field is going to be cleared away by Andrew McCord. Boltini. Andrew McCord again getting in the way, stuffing that one. Boltini Rome now has the side boost. Oh, I think she wanted a solo play there. She didn't really get anything on that. Andrew McCord has the dribble. Andrew McCord, maybe a flick past him. Yes, he does. It's Andrew McCord down the field. And it's Allusion Weeping Angels who will strike first in DFH Stadium. Game 3, a game that realistically they really need to win. Allusion Weeping Angels push through. They hold up on defense. Their 50-50s have been lethal in stopping that play. Finally, they find an opening here. Back the other way, Boltini. Second touch, Andrew McCord stops it. Serial now looking for this one to go on target, but saved away again. Primal. Bounced by Boltini. For Dakota. I haven't seen really that many mistakes from Allusion here. At least not in this game. Oh, what a dunk from Primal Beast. He's got a good setup here to maybe make it 2. Maybe looking in field, but Andrew McCord, he's a bit too aggressive for that one. And he'll get demoed by Serial. No play made there. Boltini down the field with a flick. Ah, she'll drew it herself. And it's all tied up here. The demo from Serial gives Boltini such a great angle to look at. And Boltini, I love how she goes across net here for this shot. She gives herself the best angle possible to shoot on that one. And while the flick itself wasn't all that pretty, when you're that close to that, it doesn't have to be. It's Boltini. McCord. Boltini with the challenge. Up to the back wall. Primal Beast misses this one. Oh, but Andrew McCord with the save. Now up comes Serial. He won't get our shot. Andrew McCord, another block on defense. Boltini in. Primal Beast in the midfield. He'll get a clear, but it's only to Serial who takes it up. Serial. Can he put it in? Serial, final touch. Yes, he does. And it's Serial to take it sky high. It's Serial to drop it back down. And in the back of the Allusion Weeping Angels nets. Playing for Dakota. Now have their first lead of the game. And what a lead is it? How hard they have had to work for that. 5 shots. 2 goals. And yet there's still 2 minutes left. Boltini. Maybe looking for a third. Primal Beast. Last one back. He's gonna have a lot. He's gonna have to waste a lot of time here. As Serial. Maybe hesitate there, but his shot back post and good. And now, here comes Serial, and this is where things start to get a bit sticky for Allusion Weeping Angels. Serial shooting has been otherworldly this series, and Allusion Weeping Angels have not been able to stop him. And how well this playing for Dakota side is doing. They are en route to sweep this Allusion team. Unlike other series where I say sweeps aren't common. Oh, Serial. He double taps it in. All right, then. He'll hit his hat trick. Cutting me off on that line here. Again, I was saying how this playing for Dakota team looks like they could sweep this Allusion Weeping Angels side. Like they did in the regular season. And the reason I say that is because, unlike a lot of other matches where maybe things get close, this one really hasn't felt close. It feels like that there's one team that's better than the other. We're going to get another goal here from Serial off the kickoff. It's just goal after goal from Serial. That's his 4th. A game that was, you know, in favor of Weeping Angels for a long time now is starting to get away from them. It seems like we're going to see another playing for Dakota win. Is this series from them just them outplaying Allusion Weeping Angels here? In so many different ways, so many different aspects. Serial himself with some incredibly strong shooting. Andrew McCord off the back wall. Serial, light touch. Boltini. We'll get it to the side wall now with the dribble. Boltini. With the 50 over Andrew McCord. Now, Primal last one back here. We've seen kind of this 1-2 kind of playstyle. And a lot of 2v2 teams, they're going to set everybody back. But for playing for Dakota and Allusion Weeping Angels, there's so much trust in the back line. They're going to have one player kind of play very aggressive, and the other one sit very far back, make sure nothing bad happens on defense. But so far, playing for Dakota winning on that playstyle. They're just doing it better. Serial. He's only 1 goal away from a double hat-trick here in this game. That's a very rare thing to see. Even in a 2v2 matchup, you don't see double hat-tricks often. That is how well he is playing in this game. 5 goals. I believe all 6 goals have been unanswered so far from this Allusion Weeping Angels side. Serial now. And make it 7-1 in favor of playing for Dakota, but Primal Beast will stop it. Boltini Rome off the corner. She's not actually comfortable in this position. Still jumps in front. You tell us she didn't like that bounce. It went straight outward. Now Serial coming in. Andrew McCord with the dunk. Bounce up. Primal Beast makes it 6-2. Another late score here for Allusion Angels. They had one last game where they had a goal at 0 seconds and it didn't matter. This game, with 29 seconds left, again, I don't think it's going to be any effects here on the overall game outcome, but Allusion Weeping Angels. Again, it just feels like it's a playstyle thing where both these teams have similar playstyles. You can see it's similar kind of positioning, but one team is doing it better than the other. One team has better players than the other. At least a better lineup. Playing for Dakota. Outpacing. Not outpacing. Outplaying this Allusion Weeping Angels team. There's really no better way to say it. They're just putting in the better plays, the better shots, the better offense. And look at this. I mean, they're just mixing in these plays as for fun as well. As Game 3 will end with another Allusion Weeping Angels loss. Playing for Dakota now only 1 game away from winning the series in a sweep. They are just playing better. Allusion Weeping Angels, it might be a hard pill to swallow here. Having a regular season end so, having a regular season matchup be so one-sided with this team, but unfortunately it looks like it might repeat itself. Game 4 coming up. Playing for Dakota. all the confidence in the world now, and for Illusion Weeping Angels, again, the question now comes up, do they make a sub change? They have their sub in their lobby. Do we see them make that change? Or do they want to stick with that same roster? I mean, different rosters have different ways of going through it. So far, we're waiting on what they have to say here. They're not going to make that change. They're going to keep with the same roster going to Game 4. Credit to them. They obviously think that this roster has the ability to do it. With every game right now having been pretty bad for them. Except for Game 1. Game 1 was close. Every game afterwards, it's not been very good looking for Illusion Weeping Angels. That's just, you know, it's unfortunate for them to play against Playing for Dakota, but we're going to see that one team right now has everything going a lot better for them. Oh, what a touch from Boltini. Oh my goodness, that's a beautiful outplay from Boltini Rome. She just, you know, mixes that one in for good measure. What a way you get yourself started in Game 4. It's a little ground touch there. Set yourself up. Boltini will slot that one in. 1 goal up for Playing for Dakota. Up the sidewall from Primal Beast. Serial. He'll get to it. Reach it down the field. Serial. Bounced by Andrew McCord. In front for Boltini. Boltini takes it to the sky, but Andrew McCord will not let that one through. Now he's got to play up down the field. He has very low boost. Joe gives him the chance to maybe try to progress through the corner, but will shut it down very soon after that. Primal Beast. Off the back wall. Second touch. He almost put that one in. As Serial just didn't expect that kind of a play from him. And another potential outplay from Playing for Dakota, but that midfield starting to be locked down here from Illusion Weeping Angels. Okay, maybe a couple dribbles here from Playing for Dakota, and that will change things around, but another double commit. Again, Boltini having to wait back for Serial to recover. But now, a chance for Playing for Dakota. Boltini, bring on Andrew McCord. Serial just wants the stone away from his own half. Doesn't mind going back to defense now that he has boost. Boltini in the corner. Doesn't read this. Andrew McCord. Open net. Andrew McCord won't miss that. And all this pressure from Illusion Weeping Angels not going to end in nothing for them. They're not going to leave empty-handed, Andrew McCord. But they tie it up, game goal here. The scoreline now even. As Illusion Weeping Angels, again, willing to push up some offense. They're not giving up on this series. Again, credit to them with how, you know, one side of the series has been. Oh my goodness, Serial. Oh, jeez. Oh, Serial. I would almost a crowd silencer goal there. That would have been incredible from Serial if he's hitting that. Now he shoots it again. That one's gonna go back post. My goodness, Serial. He's got a cannon strapped to his car. Look at the power he gets behind this. Serial, what in the world? That is powerful from Serial. My goodness. What a way to take the lead in this game. A statement goal from Serial and from Playing for Dakota. Back the other way though, open net. And McCord, oh, he hits the crossbar. Oh no. And now Boltini's going to capitalize on the other way. Unfortunately, Andrew McCord needs to hit those. And as soon as he misses it, here comes Boltini Rome back the other way with the open net. And Playing for Dakota, doing what they did last game. It starts close, but then they start to pull away with it more and more. Andrew McCord to the back wall. Boltini misses this one. That shot, though, isn't on target. And Serial can dribble this away. Serial with the dribble out to the back. Serial not able to be saved by Andrew McCord. Everybody jump for that one. We got a quadruple commit. We haven't seen that yet this series. Unfortunately, quadruple commit doesn't really change the trajectory of the ball all that much. It still goes into the back of the net. And Playing for Dakota might just sweep this series here if they are able to continue this kind of offense in Game 4 on Utopia Coliseum. Serial, save. Primal Beast doesn't really touch this one correctly. Boltini now. Andrew McCord trying to clear it back. Boltini has to be careful. Andrew McCord's got the doink. Off the back wall. In front. It's cleared away. Boltini Rome now. Waiting on Primal Beast. She'll take the boost, and now we let the play continue here for Allusion. Serial has the dribble. His flick. Oh, that's a bad play from Serial right in front of his own nets. Gives up the play a little too easily there. And Andrew McCord, you'll be given credit for it. Serial, too slow to react to the play in front of him. And he gives that one away to Andrew McCord. Baltini at home has no time to react to that. A smart edge-up challenge from Andrew McCord. A bit of a blindsided play there from Serial as he didn't recognize the truth that he was in. And now Allusion may just find a way back into this one. Primal Beast trying to dribble his way past the defense. Andrew McCord in the midfield. Baltini can't get the save. And Allusion Weeping Angels are fighting back game by game, goal by goal. It's touch from Baltini. The wrong play there. She should have let Serial have that one. The Serial was going to bring it to the corner. Would have been an easier play to make. Wouldn't have been nearly as dangerous. And now what was once a firm hold on this game here from Playing for Dakota is starting to fall apart, starting to slip away from the grasps of their hands. Serial, if there's anybody who can get a meaningful goal back, it could be him. Strong clear from Andrew McCord. Baltini. We'll get to this one in the corner. Oh, no one wants to hit this one here from either team. Now Andrew McCord in the corner. Demoed by Baltini Rome. And Serial with space, opting to just test that net. The player's gonna touch on that one. And for Dakota, just playing for the win, not playing over aggressive when they don't have to. But that's a bad touch from Baltini. Andrew McCord. That one should have been on target realistically. Serial's just waiting for it. And now Serial with space. Andrew McCord is getting chased there. He'll chase after Serial this time. Baltini. Andrew will take his corner, but that clear just not powerful enough. He does get a bump on Baltini though. Maybe giving some time for his team, but Baltini, she'll take it to the corner. And now she'll take the boost away from Andrew McCord. He's left on 12 boost now. Baltini in front of the nets. Primal Beast gets the clear. Serial with the clear right back the other direction. All they need to do here for Playing for Dakota is just let these final 30 seconds tick down without a single goal against them. They'll win the series. Baltini Rome waiting. Wasting multiple seconds off this clock. Baltini staying near it here. Offense, maybe one goal here for Playing for Dakota will win this game. For Playing for Dakota, they have everything to fight for in this game. Their series on the line. Final 10 seconds. Do they have anything left? Do they have even one more play? Serial clears it. Primal Beast needs to keep it up towards that net. Andrew McCord doesn't get contact. And it's Playing for Dakota. Therefore, standing for 4-0. A sweep in the first round of the wild card. And they'll be playing Floofy Strikers for a chance into the final 8. Top 8 single elimination brackets. They have 2 chances here to make it. A strong performance Playing for Dakota. Playing for the win. And that is quite the series here. A quick stream, but we are going to get an interview with Playing for Dakota. I know they've asked for one, so let me just get them on real quick. As again, what a matchup, Baltini, who many of you might know as a player for the Strikers Cast Emerald team that's been on that stream recently. We actually have never seen them Playing for Dakota. A huge win for them, a 4-0 sweep. Quite the statement to make in a game like this. And they are going to keep themselves playing at this high level. Looks like we're probably going to get Serial in here, or maybe we'll get Baltini as well. I don't know. Again, they'll be turning in for an interview very soon. Nope, looks like we'll get both of them. Again, we're just going to wait for them. But again, that's the only series we had tonight. As hey, they're both in. Welcome in. Both Baltini and Serial Playing for Dakota. A 4-0 sweep. Baltini, did you expect this coming into the series? I mean, it's the playoffs. Things are a lot more tense. Did you expect such a strong start to your playoff run?
Not really. I was very nervous, and we haven't really played much, like, ever since last week 10.
again, so you're saying you were a little bit nervous coming into it. Did the nerves, Cyril, did the nerves have any impact on this team in game one? You know, it was really close. It kind of stayed that way, but I mean, in game one, did the nerves have any impact? Because after that, you started to run away with this one.
Um, yeah, a little bit. I mean, I'm a pretty anxious person, but overall, I think it was just so close because we were scrimming right before, and I was just trying to learn a new play style. You know, uh, different opponents, so slowed down and made some mistakes, but it happens.
It does. Of course it does. But again, with such a strong season in front of you, you know, Serial, was there any pressure? Again, you talk about the pressure in that sense. Was there any pressure to perform well in this matchup because of your strong record, because of, you know, having the knowledge that you guys are much higher rated than Allusion Weeping Angels? Was there any sort of pressure on that as well?
Only from Beltini. She just yells at me until I do good.
Oh, all right then. I see, Voltini.
I'm joking, but yeah.
Again, so yeah, the only pressure here coming from, apparently for you, Serial, is yourself and Boltini, so there we go. So, again, just, you know, nerves, but you're able to shake it off. But tell me, Game 4, Boltini, Allusion Reaping Angels, again, there were two close games in the series, Game 1 and Game 4. Game 4 didn't seem like it was going to be that close until Allusion Reaping Angels came back, and I could see, and near the end of that game, you just kind of turtled back, let the defense try to take control. Was that a conscious decision, or was it kind of more so natural, just trying to waste out time and you know, try to take the win, even if it isn't the most pretty?
I think it was just more of a time waste. Like, just go through with it, make sure it ends, and make sure we have the lead. Sometimes we had to push up, though, just in case. But I got nervous because I was like, uh-oh, at times when Sarah wasn't back and I was the only one and I didn't know what to do at times.
Yeah, towards the end of game 4, I definitely just kept going all the way back and just trying to watch the net, just waste time because we were 1 goal up, and I was just, essentially just trying to get it over with.
Yeah, I can't blame you on that. But again, a huge win and a huge moment. Next week, you get to play the Floofy Strikers. I know you've seen that matchup, Boltini. You were watching the stream yesterday. You know, you're chatting as well about it. But again, you get to play against the Floofy Strikers. Is there any worries, any concerns you have about the Floofy Strikers? Is there any comments you want to make on that series? You know, on that upcoming series against them?
Other than if they've changed their play style, we played them in regular season. I think we 3-1 them. But if they play the same, I think we may be able to take them. But it depends on if they change their play style, then it may be an issue.
Well, again, there's the questions of the what ifs, but you know, right now the now of the time is that you both have just 4-0'd Allusion Weeping Angels to get to the next round. That is a massive statement at a massive time. Again, congratulations. But before you go, are there any shoutouts, any final statements? I know, Boltini, I know I'll be seeing you later this week on Strikers Chaos Emerald on Saturday, most likely. But again, are there any final statements any of you want to make here, you know, regarding the series, regarding the people who are watching on stream? Anything you want to say?
Yeah, I'm gonna shout you out in Skyward series for sure, and I'm gonna shout out Dakota, as some people know is my child. That's the name playing for Dakota's because she loves
Let's
to
go,
watch.
Dakota!
Well, again, I'm very happy. Again, I'm sure Dakota is very proud of you with that 4-0 win. Yeah, I mean, I'm sure they're proud of you, even if they don't understand what in the World Rocket League is. But again, congratulations on the win. 4-0, a huge performance against Allusion Weeping Angels. You get to play Blue Strikers next. Again, good luck in your upcoming series. I know that this is a massive result for you both.
Yeah, thank you so much for the cast. I appreciate it.
Oh, it's my pleasure. Have an amazing rest of your night.
You too, Sporty.
You too.
And a win there for playing for Dakota. Big win. Big moments. And what a series. What a great results, but that is it from me. Again, thank you all so much for joining. That was a pretty quick stream again, but congratulations playing for Dakota for the win there. And again, thank you all so much for joining. I'll see you all tomorrow, as we'll have more matches then.